What a day 5 of the World Cup. England announced themselves as serious title contenders with a 4-2 win over Croatia in one of the most entertaining games of the tournament so far. And Portugal, despite all their talent, looked completely lost against DR Congo. Two matches with two very different stories. Let's break them down. We start with England 4, Croatia 2. Possibly the most enjoyable match of the tournament so far. 6 goals, end-to-end action, and a clear statement from Thomas Tuchel's England. The biggest takeaway? This is a different England. More attacking, more direct, more fearless. Under Gareth Southgate, England played a controlled, conservative style that often left fans frustrated. Tuchel has completely flipped that approach. He wants players who attack space, run at defenders, and get to the opposition goal as fast as possible. That's exactly why he made those controversial squad decisions, leaving out Trent Alexander-Arnold, Cole Palmer, and Phil Foden. Tuchel wanted athletic, direct players. And it paid off. The player of the match, Harry Kane. And honestly, he might be the player of the tournament so far. He scored, he created, he linked play, he led the team, and at one point he even made a defensive block in the box at 4-2 up. That's leadership. That's what champion teams look like. Kane is currently the best striker in world football. He's the most complete number 9 we've seen in years. He can drop deep and play as a number 10. He can hit 60-meter passes. He can finish from anywhere. He just had a 60-plus goal season at Bayern Munich. And right now, he's a legitimate Ballon d'Or contender. If England goes deep in this tournament, he's the favorite to win it. The other star was Jude Bellingham. After a difficult season at Real Madrid where his role got confused with Mbappe's arrival, Tuchel has given him a clear job. And Bellingham responded with a goal and constant runs that broke Croatia open. With Harry Kane wearing the captain's armband, Bellingham doesn't have to be the leader. He can just be the runner. And that suits him perfectly. But England also showed their flaws. They gave up 2 soft goals to a Croatia side that, let's be honest, is the weakest version we've seen in 12 years. Croatia's golden generation is fading. Luka Modric is 40 years old. Perisic is now a wingback at 37. The Croatian attack has no real threats beyond Vitinha, who scored a beautiful second goal that did slip past Pickford. If England's match was a coming-out party, Portugal's match was a warning sign. Portugal struggled against DR Congo. Yes, they got the result, but the performance was deeply concerning. This is a squad with Vitinha, João Neves, Bruno Fernandes, Bernardo Silva, Nuno Mendes, and one of the most decorated forwards in football history, and they could barely create chances. Vitinha made 128 passes, the most by any player in a World Cup match since 1966. Sounds impressive, but it actually tells the opposite story. Portugal had to recycle the ball constantly because they couldn't break Congo down. It wasn't dominance, it was helplessness. The biggest problem? The system around Cristiano Ronaldo isn't working. Let's be honest about this. Ronaldo is 41 years old. His movement is reduced. His timing on headers is off. He's only looking for shot opportunities, not link-up play. And the team can't function around a striker who only wants to finish. Compare this to Argentina with Messi. Scaloni has built an entire tactical system to hide Messi defensively while keeping him fresh offensively. The other 9 players cover for him completely. Argentina works because the system supports the star. Portugal? There's no system. Roberto Martinez just trusts that the talent will figure it out. And against a hungry, fearless Congo side that pressed Portugal's defense for 90 straight minutes, the talent wasn't enough. DR Congo deserves huge credit. This is the imprint of World Cup 2026 so far. Smaller teams aren't sitting in deep blocks anymore. They're attacking. They're pressing. They're going for it. Iraq did it against Norway, Cape Verde did it against Spain, and Congo did it against Portugal. Jan Vista was outstanding for them. Masuaku found his form, and Edo Kayembe was excellent in midfield. Portugal's group is suddenly dangerous. The next match is against Uzbekistan, coached by Italian legend Fabio Cannavaro, who has turned them into a compact defensive side. After that, Colombia, with Luis Diaz, Luis Suarez, and James Rodriguez. Portugal cannot afford another performance like this. The big question for Portugal is honest and uncomfortable. Can Roberto Martinez win a tournament while building the team around a 41-year-old Ronaldo? Because right now the answer looks like no, and it might be too late to change that mid-tournament. Meanwhile, England look like one of the favorites. The attack is unleashed. Harry Kane is in form. Bellingham is back. The bench has options. The only concern is whether the defense holds up against better opposition. But if you can put 22 shots and 2.8 expected goals on the board every match, you're going to be hard to stop. Day 5 in the books. England up, Portugal in trouble. What did you think? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit that like button, subscribe to Goalculus, and we'll see you in the next match breakdown.